All right, so today I'm going to review a video from a lady named Emily King. She has a YouTube channel. She's a female, but does videos to support men and try to help men get through what the dating world has become. She's probably working at an age group, probably 20, 25 years younger than I am, but I know a lot of the people that watch my videos are 20 to 30 years younger than I'm old. All right, let's just call it what it is. Let's just say it. Let's just say it, Jaws. Just say it. I'm old. This is advice for young people who haven't screwed it up like I already have. So I'm going to go through. She has 10 things that women ask for, and then they don't really want it so much. Now, for purposes of this video, what I'm trying to relate to you guys is you're not crazy. It's not just you. Okay. I would lie to you if I sat here and said I have solutions for all of these, especially number 10. I can't help you there. But that being said, I can relay my experiences and the experiences of the clients that I've had, so that if you are going through the same thing, you kind of get the idea that, oh no, it's not you, bud. It probably is definitely most likely not you. Probably, maybe it could be you, but it might not be. All right, so
without further ado, starting with number 1, a man that takes the lead. Because there are so many women, they will say that they want this, right? But it's until she realizes it means that she has to trust in that man. Like deep down, she has to believe that he has her best interest at heart and that he's capable, right? Like it takes those two things. And let's face it, there is so much toxic messaging out there that men are not trustworthy, that they're cheaters, they're liars, and that they are nothing special, right? Like that a woman is just as capable as him.
Number one thing that women say they want, and then they don't really want it, is they want a man that's going to take the lead. Yeah. Okay. So here's how this works. When a woman says that she wants you to lead her, what that means is she's going to tell you what she wants, and you're charged with making it happen. That's generally been the experience I've had and the experience of the guys that I've known. If you meet a woman and you try to lead her somewhere that she doesn't want to go, no, it's not going to work. Now, what she also talked about is in order for her to be led, she has to have full trust in your capabilities. And of course, that's one of the things to talk about on this channel, is about how there's the narrative out there. It's just very anti-man, right? Men are stupid. You look at the commercials. Just sit down one day while you're watching a show and look at the commercials, and most of them are going to portray us guys as just stupid, fat buffoons, right? So most women have had it pounded into their head by the time that you guys are meeting them that men were not capable of doing a damn thing, and that's why the women have to be in charge. I'm not going to argue that point right here, right now, but the point is that if you were thinking that as a man you are going to do something to earn her trust, it's probably not going to happen that way, okay? She knows that she trusts you or she doesn't trust you within about 5 minutes of meeting you. All right, that's basically how it's going to be. Now, you can lose her trust. You can get her trust in the beginning and then do stupid things and then lose her trust. But she knows right off the bat. It's kind of how when they know they're either physically attracted to you or they're not. The same thing goes with trust. If they are going to put you up against the brick wall that is all their previous and past experiences and say all of these bad things happened to me and you have to prove to me that you won't do that again, run away like your ass is on fire, because your ass might actually end up on fire if you stick around in that relationship for too long.
Number 2, emotions, right? Specifically the negative ones, like anger, frustration, sadness, fear, anxiety. Number 3, vulnerability. This is very similar to emotions, because whether it's through his verbalizing negative emotions or opening up about something that has happened to him or something that he's embarrassed about or something that he fears would be misunderstood about himself, whatever it is, he wants to be listened to and not seen as any less than as a man. So a woman that says that she wants this out of a man because she wants to have a deeper connection, she can't then change how she treats him once she knows this information.
All right, number 2 and number 3, I grouped those together. They want a man that will express emotions and vulnerability. Don't do it. Just I don't care what she says. I don't care what she says. I don't care how fine she is. I don't care what she does. I don't care what she says. I don't care. I 100% guarantee that if you show yourself to be vulnerable emotionally, that at some point, whether it's that day, that week, that year, that decade, or on her deathbed, she will find a way to use that against you 100% of the time. Don't do it. And I know you're going to do it because you're going to meet the new girl and say, she's not like that. She wouldn't do that to me. Yes, she would. Yeah. You know why? I know, because she did it to the other guy and the other guy and all of the others. Don't do it. Don't be a dumbass. You're going to be a dumbass. You will be a dumbass and you will do it. But just remember, when you did it and you done it and she does what I said she was going to do, remember I told you not to do it.
Number 4, you guys are going to love this one. Logic. Because women have a hard time putting logic over emotions. So, while she says she wants a logical man because that's a man that can figure anything out, her ability to partner and respect his logic as equal to her emotional thinking is going to get in her way.
Number 4 is logic. A woman that says she wants a man who's logical. Married men, this is a question for you. Which one of you remembers about 5 years ago, those 5 minutes when your wife was so frustrated and aggravated that she actually admitted something was her fault? And then who remembers 10 minutes after that where she denied admitting it? Yeah, that's how logical. Just don't even bother, okay? Don't try using logic. Right? It's not going to work. It's never going to work. It's only ever always going to get you in trouble, okay? Whatever decisions that you're going to make using logic, make them quietly on your own and don't tell anybody. And then you might have some peace.
5, a sense of humor. You know who you are, ladies. Like, you're the sensitive ones, right? Like, you say you want that sense of humor, but then you can't take it.
Number 5 is sense of humor. We've all met the girl who says, oh, I can take a joke. I can give it and take it. Yeah, let's be sarcastic. Let's be sassy. Let's be witty. And then 2 weeks later, when you crack a joke, she's crying in the corner. It's not just you guys. And it's not your sense of humor either, by the way, okay? It's nothing you said. It's nothing you did. Now, if when you meet her, she says, I'm sensitive, if she tells you, if she's self-aware and she tells you, and then you do it, well, you're a dumbass, all right? And if you have to do it, if you have to be with somebody who's not sensitive, then don't do that, okay? You see what I'm saying? But if she tells you she can take it and then she can't, no, it's not your fault for cracking a joke. She's the one to set the barrier and the boundary that it was okay to go ahead and do that until it wasn't. Of course, that doesn't mean that she won't give it back to you later on. But first, she's going to act hurt by what you said. And then an hour later, because she logically realizes she shouldn't have been hurt, she's going to say something that's just like way over the boundaries of like what joking should be. And then she's going to expect you to take that and just be like, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. So usually the best thing to do is, how can I put this? Just be serious all the time. Just be serious all the time. Or have a rule that if you're drunk or stoned, you can say whatever the hell you want.
6, status. Because with status comes a lot of hands pulling for his time. And he is also a man that has attention. Right? Number 8, high work ethic. I get this, ladies. You know, you want a man that is willing to put in the hard day's work because then he's a good provider, right? However, in the same breath, a lot of you ladies will say that you don't get enough time with him. Number 9, oh, you guys are going to love this one. A man with money. Ladies, at least on the internet, will say all day long that they require a man to have a certain amount of financial stability.
Now, I've lumped number 6, number 8, number 9 together. Status, a man with high work ethic, and a man with money. Generally speaking, those things are going to all kind of lump into the one same man. Now, I'm not going to put too fine a point on this, but what I will say, it was it 100? No, I will say 99% of the time in my experience as a male massage therapist, it was 99% of the time, it was 100% of the women of rich men that had plenty of money and status and high work ethic that were interested in more than massage. Can we put it that way? I think we'll put it that way. It was always the ones with a 5,000 square foot house with a Hummer in the garage, using their man's money, by the way. It was always them. They were bored. He's never home. He works too much. Yeah, well, you don't seem to mind that when the nanny drops kids off at daycare and does grocery shopping for you, and I show up with my ponytail to give you a massage. Money not a problem then. Actually, at that point, it's only a problem for the man. It's look, the 1950s is over. Okay, she's not at home baking cookies. All right, I'll tell you that's for damn sure.
7, intelligence. Women will say that they want an intelligent man because an intelligent man is more likely to be a successful man, right, guys? But there are way too many women that also want to be the ones in control. So the problem is that there might be a power struggle between her wanting to control him and him being way more qualified to make the decisions.
Number 7 is women that say they want an intelligent man and they don't. This is one that's kind of easy to kind of figure out in the beginning. Okay. Just ask them smart questions. Ask them questions that you think it would take a moderate level of intelligence to know the answers to. This is early on in the relationship. You do it behind closed doors, and you get a gauge for what they really know and what they really don't. Now, maybe she's really smart. Maybe she is. But if she's smart, she's going to try to compete with you, and that's never good. If she's not the brightest bulb in the box, you can work with that, but just don't show her up in front of people, okay? Make sure that whatever she doesn't know, you don't point it out until you're behind closed doors. And at that point, don't do the sense of humor thing either, or the logic. So yeah, don't be funny, don't be logical, don't be smart, don't have money. Basically, the best thing you can do at that point is just cry and hope she doesn't post it to Instagram.
10, I'm going to try not to blush on this one, and I'm going to keep it short. A man that is well endowed, because some ladies that think the bigger the better, they haven't they haven't experienced it in life. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
So number 10, I don't know where the hell Emily got this idea from, but she was going off on just a nice normal list, and number 10 she pops in women that want men that are well endowed. Now, I never really had this much of a concern, but what I will say is this. Usually you're 8 inches when you're with her and you're 4 when she dumps you. That's usually how this works, right, guys? And then we really have no idea. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. She said it was big, but as soon as she dumped me, she said it was small. The newer one says it was big. So I don't know. You don't worry about it. They're not going to be honest with you about that anyway. Okay. All the ex-boyfriends were assholes and didn't know what they were doing. You're the best, newest thing, so you know what you're doing, and you like a bullet, like a rock, like a bullet rock. Yeah. So basically what I would do is I would log away the things that she says about your endowment when she's really, really happy, and then just forget the rest of it. And those are the 10 things that Emily King says that women will sometimes want, and they say they want it, and then they don't really want it so much. Now, if you watch this video and you like it, please hit that subscribe button. I know the camera was glitching. I think it was glitching. It was glitching on my end, and it just glitched right there. But I think it was such a good take. I'm just going to leave the glitches in, because that's kind of how it is when you're dealing with women. You don't really know what you're going to get, and you just have to take the best that you can.